She had only been at that school for 2 days when the whispers began. Who does she think she is? She's not from around here. In the locker room, laughter turned sharp and eyes turned colder. By lunch, it wasn't whispers anymore, it was a challenge. When the school's toughest bully tried to make her kneel, no one expected what happened next, because the new girl from Atlanta wasn't just another student. She had spent years mastering a discipline that taught her to never back down. And when the first punch came, she didn't flinch. That day, everyone learned a lesson they'd never forget. Her name was Aaliyah Brooks, 16 years old, recently transferred to Lincoln High. Her mom had moved them across the state after her father's passing, hoping for a fresh start, a quieter life. But the moment Aaliyah stepped through those hallway doors, she knew peace wasn't what she'd find here. Lincoln High was the kind of place where reputation ruled everything. And in a mostly white suburban town, being the new black girl meant standing out in all the wrong ways. The students watched her like she didn't belong, some curious, others cruel. Still, Aaliyah stayed quiet, kept to herself, and focused on her classes. What no one knew was that behind that calm face and quiet voice, she carried the spirit of a fighter. Since she was 10, Aaliyah had trained in Muay Thai, a martial art known as the art of 8 limbs. She'd won regional championships. Her walls back home were lined with medals. But she never boasted about it. Her father had always said, "Power isn't to show off, it's to protect." Then came Megan Riley, the school's queen bee, soccer captain, and self-proclaimed rule maker. Megan didn't like anyone who didn't fit her world. And the moment Aaliyah walked in, Megan decided to make her an example. It started small, snide remarks, locker graffiti, and a joke about Aaliyah's hair in class. Every time Aaliyah ignored it. She wasn't there to fight. But bullies don't stop when you stay silent. They feed on it. One afternoon in the gym locker room, Megan and her friends cornered her. "Hey, new girl," Megan said, arms folded, smirk sharp as glass. "You think you're better than us, huh? Walking around like you own the place." Aaliyah said nothing, slipping her shoes into her bag. "Oh, she's shy," another girl laughed. Then Megan stepped closer. "I heard you used to fight. What was it, karate? Show me something, champ." Her tone was mocking, but her eyes were daring. Aaliyah sighed. "I don't want trouble." "Trouble?" Megan sneered. "Sweetheart, you're the trouble." Aaliyah turned to leave, but Megan shoved her shoulder. The laughter from the other girls echoed against the tile walls. And then Megan snapped, "Let's see what the big bad fighter's got." She lunged forward, fast but sloppy. Years of reflexes took over. Aaliyah shifted her weight, dodging easily. But Megan wasn't done. With a sudden yell, she tried to knee Aaliyah in the face, a move meant to humiliate, not hurt. Aaliyah sighed. "I don't want trouble." "Trouble?" Megan sneered. "Sweetheart, you're the trouble." Aaliyah turned to leave, but Megan shoved her shoulder. The laughter from the other girls echoed against the tile walls. And then Megan snapped, "Let's see what the big bad fighter's got." She lunged forward, fast but sloppy. Years of reflexes took over. Aaliyah shifted her weight, dodging easily. But Megan wasn't done. With a sudden yell, she tried to knee Aaliyah in the face, a move meant to humiliate, not hurt. The video, because of course someone recorded it, hit TikTok and Instagram within hours. Overnight, the Muay Thai girl became viral. But Aaliyah didn't want fame. She wanted peace. Unfortunately, peace wasn't easy when the whole school suddenly looked at her differently. Some in awe, others in resentment. Teachers got involved. The principal called both girls in. Megan tried to spin the story, claimed Aaliyah attacked first. But the footage told the truth. And for once, the truth was on Aaliyah's side. The next morning, Megan's friends wouldn't even look her in the eye. Rumors spread that her parents were furious, threatening to sue the school. But deep down, everyone knew the truth. Megan wasn't a victim. Aaliyah sat alone in the cafeteria, earbuds in, when she felt a shadow fall over her table. It was Megan. Her lip was still bruised, her pride even more so. For a long moment, neither spoke. Then Megan muttered, "You embarrassed me." Aaliyah looked up calmly. "You embarrassed yourself." There was no anger in her voice, just a kind of quiet strength that Megan had never seen before. And that's what broke her. Megan's voice trembled. You could have hurt me. Aaliyah shook her head. That's the difference between us? I could have, but I didn't. That conversation never made it to social media. No one recorded the silence that followed, the moment a bully realized that fear doesn't equal respect. Weeks passed. The video faded from trending pages. Life at Lincoln High slowly returned to normal, but something had changed. When a new student arrived, a quiet boy from Chicago, people treated him differently. No one whispered. No one laughed. The school had learned an important lesson from Aaliyah. One afternoon, her Muay Thai coach called. He had seen the viral clip and wanted her to come back to competition. Aaliyah smiled but declined. I've already fought the fight I needed to, she said. That evening, as she walked home beneath the setting sun, she thought about her dad's words again. Power isn't to show off, it's to protect. And that's what she had done. Not with her fists, but with her restraint. Not through revenge, but through self-control. The world might remember her as the girl who flipped the bully, but for Aaliyah, it was never about going viral. It was about standing tall, staying true, and proving that real strength isn't measured in punches, it's measured in peace.